Folks, I talk a lot about this on my show, and what I'm going to be talking about here is media criticism. We are currently in the middle of the Omicron surge of the coronavirus pandemic. I would like to show you the chart on Worldometer. This is the Omicron surge right here that we're dealing with. We have reached a situation where there's just about 1 million cases confirmed per day in this country. Now, also, not all tests, not all cases that are confirmed on Worldometer, are documented, right? So people don't get tested and might have it. They can't afford a test. People do get, do at-home tests, and then they don't verify the results or register the results or whatever, because, so, again, this is an undercount. I want everyone to know what we're dealing with here. And so there is an article in a local paper in my area of northeastern North Carolina that is doing a puff piece. They are doing a puff piece on anti-vaxxers who were dismissed over the fact that they're anti-vaxxers in the healthcare field. So, 2 Albemarle Regional Health Services employees dismissed over vaccine mandate. And they interviewed them, they're showing photos, and they're doing puff pieces. And these are the heroes of the story. This is in the Coastland Times. What the fuck, folks? I really, again, and this is a local paper, and it's, this is the problem with, people always say, oh, mainstream media is horrible, mainstream media is bad, but local media isn't much better. I mean, let's be honest, local media is also pretty garbage. We're living in this kind of society where just, it's really hard to trust anything that you read anymore. And this is just, I just wanted to read this a little bit. Because, again, these are the good guys in this story. Health professionals, quote-unquote, who don't believe in germs, who don't believe in the pandemic, who don't believe in vaccines, who don't believe in medicine. These are working in healthcare. They work in healthcare, and they don't believe in medicine. What? That would be like if I'm a vegetarian, and I am a vegetarian, and I do refuse to cook meat. But that would be like, oh, I'm a vegetarian, I refuse to cook meat, and then I go work for Chick-fil-A? What? Doesn't matter. What? It doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense at all. Why, if you don't believe in medicine, would you work in the healthcare field? I don't know. But again, local media is writing a puff piece on this. So I don't want to read the whole thing because these people are horrible people, disgusting villains. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about it because I want you to understand what's going through these people's minds. And this is one way that we can understand what's going on in their minds. So there was a vaccine mandate in the healthcare field. And so I want to read some quotes here. Swinney said he waited until the last possible opportunity to ask for an exemption in case the policy was revoked. I was under the impression that things might change, he said, but things didn't change. After seeking personal and legal counsel, he sent a written request via email to Betts on Friday, October 29 at 11:51 a.m. for a religious exemption, citing North Carolina General Statute, blah, 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 who cares? A religious exemption. First of all, religion is fucking stupid. If you believe in God and you think your belief in God supersedes medical science, you're a fucking moron. Believing in God in general is fucking stupid. Religious exemptions are fucking stupid. I have a religious exemption to pay taxes. I've never paid taxes ever because I've got a religious exemption. I believe in God, and God tells me thou shall not pay tax. So sorry, government, not doing it. I believe in God. I don't know. Oh, when I go to the supermarket and then they ask for me to pay for my... I have a religious exemption. I believe in God. Jesus said that this food should be free, and so therefore I believe in God. When I get pulled over for speeding and I tell the traffic cop, it's like, oh, sorry, I have a religious exemption to traffic laws. I can speed, I can run red lights because Jesus told me to. I don't, what? What? What is that, does that make any sense to you? But when it comes to, that would be like if I went to work, for Bojangles, And, you know, like, you know, it's a fried chicken bullshit, right? And it's like, oh, I've got a religious exemption. I don't cook. Oh, well, okay, clean the bathroom. Sorry, religious exemption. I can't clean. I can't cook. So why are we hiring you? Oh, because why do I work there? Well, God told me to be here, to work for Bojangles. God told me to work for this hospital and, you know, not believe in medicine. I don't believe in any of this, but religion. What? People actually believe this. People actually think, oh, well, I believe in God, so therefore I can do whatever I want. Huh? Huh? Like, are you stupid? Are you dumb? Are you a fucking moron? Yes, the answer to all those questions is yes. The statute reads, blah, 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 I don't care. A portion of the Swinney's request reads, literally when I began to... Folks, this is a healthcare professional. This is someone who is responsible for life and death in life and death scenarios in the medical field. Read this. Read this. Read this. Okay. Or listen to me read it. A portion of Swinney's request reads, initially, when I began to pray about COVID and the vaccine, I felt God tell me, put my faith in God, not the vaccine. Folks, I want to play an audio clip real quick.
At the same time, the vaccine is one of the greatest achievements of mankind.
So let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. Right? Like, okay. You prayed to God. Strike one, you're out. You're fucking crazy. Lock them up in a mental asylum as far as I'm concerned. But okay, you prayed to God. And you felt God tell me. So did God tell you, or did you feel that God told you? What? Like, normally it's like, oh, and God told me, not I felt God told me. What? What does that mean? Is that like when you have like a fucking like weird thing on your shoulder and you like a scratchy itch or whatever? Okay, so I felt God tell me, put my faith in God, not in the vaccine. Why would God tell you that? I'm just like, what? But again, these people are crazy. They're crazy. Religion makes people crazy. Religious exemptions make people crazy. The fact that churches don't pay taxes, it's all a pyramid scheme, it's a scam. And it convinces dumb fuck shit for brains cocksuckers that there's an invisible man in the sky like you know, powering through them to what? God told me, I felt God tell me, put my faith in God, not the vaccine. Then he goes on to say, I have prayed and fasted over this issue. Skipping breakfast is not a fast, buddy, but okay. For many months now, and continue to get the same guidance and direction from the Lord. I have and will continue to place my faith in God and seek his guidance. For me to take the COVID-19 vaccine would be contrary to my religious beliefs. They're crazy. They are crazy. These people are crazy. Now, I don't believe, like, in a grand scheme of things, I don't believe in prisons. I don't believe in mental institutions, right? Like, as far as involuntary is concerned, if someone wants to be in those situations, then, you know, whatever. But we have them. We have mental asylums. We have prisons. Why aren't these people in jail? Why aren't these people in mental asylums? They are literally running around trying to kill as many people as they can with an infectious disease in the healthcare field. And they think that God, an invisible man, is talking to them. Isn't that like schizophrenia or something? Like, no offense to, and I'm not trying to, I know that I shouldn't say that, but like it's one thing, again, if someone is just chilling at home. It's another thing if they are in the healthcare field. They are literally like in charge of life and death scenarios, and invisible men are talking to them and telling them to kill their patients. That's not, like, if you're just chilling at home and you work from home and you're like a fucking, you know, day trader, or like, you know, you're fucking work at a call center remotely, that's whatever. As long as you don't participate in society in that way, I'm fine with that. Okay? But he is in the healthcare field, and invisible men are speaking to him and telling him to kill his patients. That's weird. That's fucking insane. But all he has to do is say, I believe in God, so... So, I don't care about that. But there's another one. Another hero This is a hero, folks. Okay. Also dismissed was Brittany Stevenson, employed, blah, 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 blah. Likes when he appealed 2 times for religious exemption was denied. It was very stressful. I did a lot of praying, she said, of the whole experience. I thought a religious exemption was protected in North Carolina. I was caught off guard and wasn't prepared. It was really hard with the holidays just around the... A religious like, who told them this stuff? Where did they get this idea from? That, oh, I don't like something. Oh, religious, the Lord. Again, folks, I need you to understand, right? This is not just an individual problem. This is an institutional problem, right? Taxes, right? Like, churches don't pay taxes, right? It's a scam. Churches are a scam. So they funnel money to churches, right? Funnel money to the top of those people. They lie and brainwash crazy, shit for brains, dumb fuck motherfuckers into believing that they can just walk around town and God told me, woo! God told me that I don't have to obey traffic laws. Oh, I can run red lights because God told me. I don't need to pay for things because God told me. I'm allowed to, like, shoot people in the head because God told me. Let's be honest, folks. What is the difference between purposefully infecting someone with a virus on purpose with full intent and knowledge, right, versus shooting them in the head? Well, the difference is if you shoot someone in the head, they can't go and kill other people with their virus, right? They're dead instantly. So, like, think about it. I know that, like, we like, you know, the way our society is constructed, right? Like, viruses and, like, purposefully infecting someone with a virus is just, like, no one cares, right? But, like, I need you to think about that. If I shoot someone in the head, they die. They're dead. They're gone. If I give someone a virus and don't tell them, and they go out and give other people the virus, and then they all die, what is the difference is I can get away with it because the way society is constructed, right? And then also it kills more people. Like, what the fuck? And then people are telling them, oh, well, God told me to kill as many people as I can. That's what God told me? What? God told you to commit mass murder in the healthcare industry? As for Sweeney, his future is uncertain. Finances are stressful. The mortgage is coming up. Fucking go homeless, bitch. Go fuck yourself. Again, I just like, and the way media is promoting these people, right? Like, right-wing lunatics are going to see this. And they're going to go like, oh my God, these are patriots. These are patriots. These are goddamn religious exemption. Where's our little liberty? The Lord told me. Goddamn, the Lord. They're fucking crazy. They are fucking crazy. I know I get a lot of pushback. Not a lot. I got a couple people mad at me when I was talking about how religion is one of the biggest problems in the history of humanity, right? But you need to understand, this is not okay. This is not okay. I am done with God. I'm done. Right? Before this pandemic, I think God was still one of the dumbest things in the world, right? But at this point in time, I'm done. I am done. If you are an anti-vax freak and you're trying to talk to me about God, I'm done. Fuck you. Fuck your God. Fuck God. Fuck your church. Fuck the religious exemption bullshit and go fuck yourself. Die at home and leave us the fuck alone. And again, these people work in the healthcare field. They are in the fucking like, it's not like they're working online or they're working from home and they're not that much of a danger to people. They are going into an industry, a situation where people that are vulnerable are capable of getting infected by their stupid bitch fuckface asses, and they are doing it on purpose. This is an excuse for them to commit mass murder. You know when someone murders someone and they say, God told me to pull the trigger? This is the same fucking thing. These people are bloodthirsty, psychopathic morons, and they're using God to do their fucking stupid-ass bullshit. I'm done. Fuck God and fuck you. I'm sick of this fucking placating religious nutbag garbage shit. Like, religion, the only value religion has is, like, cultural practices. If you want to celebrate Christmas, that's fine. If you want to celebrate, you know, like, Passover, whatever, that's cool. If you want to celebrate Ramadan, that's fine. Let's do it. Like, that's fine. That's cool. I love the cultural aspect of religion, okay? I do. I genuinely do. I think holidays are cool. I think tradition is cool. But the whole believing in God thing and the whole killing people for God thing, that's fucking stupid. You're dumb. There is no God. God's not telling you to do anything, and he's not going to be there. God is not real. Now, if you want to go to church, if you like, why do we need churches based around God? Why can't people just like go to a church, right? But it's just like them getting together and like watching a movie and then talking about the movie and then having a party and then just having fun and like, you know, like cooking good food for each other. Why do we have to have God involved in this stupid fuck shit? Think about that. Like, how fucked up are churches? Oh yeah, you go to church not to like listen to your neighbor, not to like have a good time with the community, but for God. Fuck God. Why can't we just have a nice little cookout? Why can't we watch some movies, listen to some music, and have a party every Sunday? Why does it have to be about God? The fuck is this stupid shit? These are grown adults. These are not children. These are not fucking kids. These are grown fucking adults that run around and think that there's a fucking God and that they're like, these are fucking insane morons. Oh, but God gives people community. You don't need God to have community. If God is required for community, then we as a species are fucked. If we can't just go out together and have a party for the sake of having fun and getting to know each other and learning about each other and fucking like, you know, engaging with our social, with our neighbors and our social lives, why do we need God? I'm sorry, but it's just too stupid. And it's causing such a severe amount of damage in this country. I'm done playing around. I'm done with the God shit. Fuck God and fuck you. I know I keep saying that, but I don't care. Not everyone's take on God is the term. God, the term is a big man in the sky. I don't care. What else is God? Okay, he's not an invisible man watching me jerk off. Okay, then what is he? Why can't we come up with better terms? God, if God is telling you to do something, that's not God. That's a voice in your head. We all have voices in our head. I have like fucking 39 different voices in my head going on all the time. Is that God? No. That's just a fucking subconscious mind creating fucking thoughts that appear. It's not God. There's no fucking God.